I've been dreading this day to give my thoughts on the Super Bowl. One, because Dallas isn't in it. We all know that. But also, I hate the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I don't want to see them win number 6. I don't mind seeing the Arizona Cardinals win. I've said that before. But I'm going to have to talk about what I'm really going to think. And I think Shango did a great job with his questions, and I'm going to go through them, answering the way I think. Who do I think is going to score first? I think Hines Ward's going to score first. I think if the Steelers want to win this game, they need to start off fast as well. More so for the Cardinals, I think they need to be the ones that score first and keep it on like they did with the Eagles. The reason they beat the Eagles because they had a great first half, kept them down. Second half, Eagles came back, but they built up enough lead where all they needed was one more touchdown to win the game. I don't think that's going to happen against the Steelers. I think the Steelers score first. Hines Ward. How many catches for Larry Fitzgerald? I'm going to say 10. Maybe 11 or so. I'm going to stick with 10. One being that, Warner's going to probably get in desperation mode with that Steelers defense. And who do you go to? You go to your best player, and that's Larry Fitzgerald. I think he's going to get thrown to a lot this game. And, and I think he'll come down with a lot. I mean, he's a great player. Probably the best wide receiver in the league. How many points at the half for Arizona? I agree with Shango. I think Arizona has 7 points at the end of the first half. That Steelers defense, there's some bad suckers. And I'll talk about a little bit more about the game at the end of the video. But I think Arizona has 7 at the end of the half. How many tackles for Troy? I say 6. Not as many because I do think it's going to be a passing game for Arizona. I mean, they're not going to be able to run. That steel curtain front line and linebackers can do a good job in the run game. They're going to be throwing the ball downfield. Will Edge score? I say yes. I know they have a great run defense, but, this is kind of a toss-up thing. You think Fitz can put the ball on the 1-yard line and Edge punch it in? I think so, and I think we'll see that. So I'm going to say yes, Edge scores. How many sacks for Harrison? I'm going to say 2.5, 2.5 sacks. I think him and Troy maybe get one together. Who knows? But I don't know, some kind of a technical thing there. But I think one of the ways that the Steelers are going to beat the Cardinals is by getting to Kurt Warner. If they let him stand up right, he will pick you. I don't care how good your defense is. They will pick you apart. But if they get to him, which I think they probably will, Cardinals don't have much of a chance. And who wins? Pittsburgh wins. And I've said in another video, I think they win 28-17. Now, when I'm watching this game on Sunday, and Cardinals fans who are watching this, I'm going hardcore for the Arizona Cardinals. I want the Cardinals to beat the dog out of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I really do. A lot of people are comparing this Super Bowl to last year somewhat with, Giants coming in as the underdog and the Patriots as the top team. And then the Giants win the game. But I think there's a little difference here. One, I don't think the Steelers are as on high of a horse as the Patriots were last year. Patriots came in as they couldn't be stopped. The Steelers have not got that kind of press. All year they've been a good team. And no one's surprised that they're in the Super Bowl. But they're not the dominant force that the Patriots were last year. And I don't think that kind of team doesn't buy into the hype. And there's not going to be a lot of hype around them so they can just focus on the game. And I think that favors the Pittsburgh Steelers. And also, because of what happened last year with the underdog winning the Super Bowl, I think that will help out the Steelers in the sense that they're not going to let that happen to them. Arizona has impressed me, and once again, I'm picking against Arizona. I picked against them before the playoffs even started. I said no matter who plays Arizona, Arizona is going to lose, no matter who it was. They beat Atlanta, beat Carolina, they beat Philly. I picked against them in every single one of them, and once again, I'm picking against them in the Super Bowl. But this doesn't really have anything to do with the Cardinals. The Cardinals have proven to me that they're a legit squad, and they belong there. But I just look at the Steelers. They're a stacked team, just that defense, and you look at defense versus offense. Last year, Giants defense versus Patriots offense. Defense won. Really, the in recent memory of Super Bowls versus defense versus offense, Oakland versus Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay had the defense. Oakland had the offense. Tampa rolled them. Like Ravens and Giants years before that. Ravens with an incredible defense destroying the Giants in the Super Bowl. So I'm going to go with the defense here. I don't want to, but that's the pick. I'm still going for the Cardinals. I hope they do it. I hope they prove me wrong. This is not a pride thing. I don't care if I'm completely wrong. That will be awesome, but I think I won't be. So, but go Cards, and still, how about them Cowboys? Great stuff, Shango.